Shalom, Apostle Tahar coming back at you once again with this truth, giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem, Kakodash. You know, it's the Sabbath, so I'm doing more than one video, of course. What else am I going to do? Work. Anyway, I'm going to entitle this video, Logan's Run. It says here, Logan's Run, 1976 film, full sci-fi movie. And I saw this in the theaters when I was a teenager, young man, kid, you could say. I don't remember the whole movie. I remember parts of it. I remember Richard Pryor in one of his stand-up routines. And that stand-up had to be around 76, 77. He was speaking about the movie. He saw the movie Logan's Run, about the future. This is set in 2274, whatever. And he said they're not planning to have Black people living in the future because there was no Black, there's not one Black person in the movie itself. So I remember that, but I saw the movie, but I don't remember the movie. You know, that was so long ago. But anyway, I was speaking about it. I was trying to look for it on YouTube, and there's little clips of it on YouTube, but you can actually watch the whole movie on Odyssey. If you simply put in Logan's Run. I put in Logan Run and it came up. Now I was talking to the two apostles and the one bishop, Bishop Sakaran, and I asked them, did y'all ever see the movie Logan's Run? And they pretty much said they heard it, but they never saw it. But here's the opportunity to watch it. I don't think they're going to take it down on Odyssey, but YouTube, if you go to YouTube and you put in Logan's Run, you're going to have to pay for it. So, you know, if you got to pay, there's a lot of classic movies on YouTube that are for free, you know. Now, if you come across a movie on YouTube, a full movie, and they charge you, that to them, that's considered a classic. So this movie right here, Logan's Run, is considered a classic. So let me read this and then I'm going to close it. It said, sometimes in the 23rd century, the survivors of war, overpopulation, and pollution are living in a great dome city, sealed away from the forgotten world outside. Here, in an ecological balanced world, perfect world, mankind lives only for pleasure, freed by the servile mechanism which provides everything. You know, there's talk about the, what do you call that? Where you get free money. The hell, can't even think of it. My brain is going. You know, they're proposing to give you, you know, whatever, $2,000 a month or whatever the case may be, that goes along with the fourth industrial complex, the fourth industrial revolution, the New World Order, you know, agenda 21, agenda 2030. And that's a new World Order's plan. They're planning on killing a lot of people, saving a certain number of people. You got to go to the Georgia Guidestones to maintain humanity to not more than 500 million, which is a $500 million. There's almost 9 billion people on the earth. It goes on to read, there's just one catch. Life must end at 30, meaning 30 years old, unless reborn in the fiery ritual of carousel. Now you can watch that scene, the fiery ritual of carousel, on YouTube. It's about, what, 10 minutes long? But let me read a little bit more. Come down here. This pretty much says the same thing. It says it's 2074 on the surface. It all seems to be an illicit society. Idyllic society, excuse me. Let me jump here. It speaks about pursue all the pleasures of life. In other words, you don't got to work and the government takes care of you. But the catch is, as I read before, you get put to death at 30 years old, or you perform the, what is it, the carousel? Okay, in the fiery ritual of carousel. There's one catch, however, your life is limited, and when you reach 30, it is terminated in a quasi-religious ceremony known as carousel. And like I said, you can see that, watch that scene on YouTube. Some known as the runners try to escape their fate when the time comes, when they're about 29, get ready to hit 30. And it's the job of sandmen to track them down and kill them. Logan Michael York is such a man. He's a sandman. He hunts people down and he kills them. But then he has a change of heart. And with several years before his own termination, he could have been 25, 26, thinks nothing of the job he does. Soon after meeting a young woman, Jessica 6, he is ordered to become a runner and infiltrate a community outside the dome known as Sanctuary, and to destroy it. Pursued by his friend Francis, Richard Jordan, also a Sandman, Logan and Jessica find their way to the outside. There they discover a beautiful, virtually, and that when they discover that, they finally see an older man, a man that was very old, and they're touching on him, his beard and everything. I remember that part. It said they discover a beautiful, virtually uninhabited world. Logan realizes that he must return to the dome to tell them what he's found, and be set free. So he has a change of heart. And he said, man, I want to be free. I don't want to die at 30. So anyway, when I get a chance, I'm gonna watch the whole movie. But like, since I mentioned it to Apostle Gabar, Apostle Orion Robin, Apostle, and Bishop Zachariah, you know, they'll get this and they'll watch it. I mean, it's considered a classic. So, I mean, we're dealing with a movie that came out in 1976. You know, don't be surprised if they make a remake of the movie. It goes along the lines of what's that movie? Hunger Games. It seems like we're going to experience a Hunger Games. Got a group of people, it's like a reality show, group of people, they kill each other. The remainder, they get kind of, you know, they get praised. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna say shalom. That's just a movie review. Shalom.